What's up, everybody? I'm here with LK, of course, and today we wanted to talk about something that we feel like doesn't get brought up a lot, but I think it's a really, really annoying issue in Strive that comes up a lot, especially depending on the character you play, and it's the amount of meter that you get when you get hit and get comboed and stuff.
This one's pretty interesting because it actually, I didn't really think about this that much in this game until we were talking a little bit about matchups and stuff. Once upon a time, there's a game called Persona 4 Arena where you just get 50 meter when you have 30% life. Like you just get 50 meter. You get more meter, like you get more total meter. So imagine having 150 meter in Guilty Gear. So you get that. And you also immediately get 50 meter on top of a bunch of other stuff, right? In a lot of games, you get meter for getting hit. But this game doesn't have like a comeback mechanic. Like this game doesn't have Ultra, for example, right? Like Street Fighter 4, like you're getting beat up, Ryu's getting beat up, and then you have Ultra, and then you do DP, FADC, and all of a sudden it's even, like that type of thing. So you don't think about that much in this game. Usually when people think comeback, they think like, oh, I'm killing Happy Chaos. He mashed, he broke the wall with super, and now, oh my god, he made a crazy comeback on me. But the meter thing is definitely understated, especially because it almost exclusively benefits like top tiers, because like it helps Leo, helps Nago, where these characters, especially in the case of the heavies, right? They're hard to combo for most characters. They have more life than basically everyone else. Yep. And so you're just pummeling away, and then they just get 50 meter. Just
Another thing, they usually snowball harder off defense as well.
Yes. And to be honest, when we talked about it, it brought back another suppressed memory of Potemkin from last year. Because I was like, bro, the worst part of this Potemkin Million matchup is even if I play it correctly, I am just donating him meter for him to gamble because she can't fight in that patch she couldn't hit Hammerfall RC like reliably because her punches were really slow and her kicks were slow. So I was like, man, like I'm just giving him meter to get in on me to get Garuda one time and like he could just win. Like what is this? Yeah, but I suppressed it because I started counterpicking because I was like I could just put on my durag real tight, so I didn't have to worry about it, right? So you reminded me of this. It's a really, really, really big deal, and I feel like literally nobody talks about this.
Yeah, I think it has gotten to the point where, like, with Strive system, it is actually maybe the thing I hate the most about the game, honestly. It annoys me so much. And I'm biased because number one, I play a low health character, and number two, I play a character that has to hit you a lot. So, of course, I'm suffering more from this than most people. I would say every round where I fight Nago, Leo, Gold Lewis, like, they always have at least one chance, even if I'm perfecting them. The whole round, I'm perfecting them for like 30 seconds straight. They have YRC by the time they're like at 10% health. They have super. They have
YRC, super,
BRC. RC. There's no round where you can actually truly steamroll them. It feels like basically like they always have one chance, and it's pretty annoying. And then the inverse of that is actually like if they're steamrolling you, right, and then you're at like 20% health and you start to try and make a comeback. A comeback is basically impossible because you have to hit them many times, right? So let's say Nago's at full health, right, and you're at 20%, and he's been running his offense. So like let's say he has like 30% meter, something like that, right? By the time you're done with your whole offensive sequence, he might actually be at 100% meter, and you have to worry about Nago super into RC. Obviously, that's only if you're a lower damage character. He's at that much meter, but it's basically it makes it so that the heavy characters are really stable in that like it's harder for them to just get blown out in one round because they always have a chance, and it's also harder for them to get robbed because they always have the chance to spend the meter because they get so much meter for getting hit.
It does harken back to typical Guilty Gear meter mechanics, right? So one of the common ones we don't talk about it a lot in this version of the game because like positive is pretty accessible and things like that. It does come up. I mean, it definitely comes up when you talk about Milia, is how much meter you get from moving around the screen. So, for example, Exer's getting that beta when you run into Jonathan Sfondy and he dashes once and he gets like 7% meter for dashing a single time, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, like why he didn't do anything the whole round. He has like 40 meters, so that he already has one YRC on deck. And like if he catches you, he's gonna get another. But it doesn't come up so much in this game. In this game, I feel like how quickly you might get negative penalty is a bit more of a thing than how quickly you get meter for moving. We don't really discuss it a lot. We just talk about how good people's positives are, how good people are on positive, how good people are after they break the wall and stuff. But like the amount of meter you get for getting hit, especially considering like there are times where you break the wall, you reset to neutral. characters not doing a lot of damage potentially, and then characters also having to worry about not killing their meter gain, and also characters just getting meter at different rates.
Yeah.
Also, on top of that, like you just are like, man, like I know you want to protect the big bodies. I understand, but bro,
Yeah, right.
bro, a little bit chill, please.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, make the game more of a war game and give a couple of characters a little bit more of that juice so that they could do stuff. Maybe.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's only two ways to look at it.
That's true,
That's
yeah.
actually, I can't even say with a straight face that that's my least liked system thing. I think for me it's still Guard Crush. I think I'm just a big Guard Crush hater since the game came out. They've done a ton of stuff. They've done a ton of stuff to the mechanic, but I still think it's cursed that in a game in 2022 that there's a move that just like there's no throw protection on it. Like they just like here you
crossed up and it's your string.
Oh my god, there's so many cursed things about Guard Crush. Between like you can't do stuff out of it, right? Still, I mean, at least you can FD and ID. At least they blessed us. But like no YRCs and stuff like that. No throw protection is cursed. There's the secret. If you are charging, then you're not charging. That is pain for characters that matters for. I mean, honestly, it's probably like just one character. Only one character.
But,
honestly, that's
it's a dub.
It's a dub
in
the world. But it's just like conceptually, I just really dislike it still.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. And I think people understand me more now because they thought it was just I hate Potemkin, but I was like, dude, it's fine for Potemkin to command grab me and do like 60%. You know, honestly, like I could take that. It's just like how memey the situation is, and like it's like the most forced guess, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pain. It's pain. It is just truly
it's
pain.
pretty annoying.
Yes. So that I think that still gets my vote.
So I would say, I guess we're doing the shit out of order. Probably like, I would say the most, like the best example of this whole getting meter for getting hit thing is I felt so validated, and I was like, I told all of the people, because whenever I say this to someone, they're all like, really? That's your thing? That's what you hate the most? And then I was at CEO Otaku, and I was watching Grand Finals, and I was watching Bean hit Nubenheimer, no exaggeration, double-digit times, and then lose the round because Nubenheimer now had 70 meter. And suddenly Nago has all this meter, and he bites you once, and he heals himself, and you're chip. So he heals himself a lot because it's based on the damage he does. And then suddenly the round is over. Nago's at he went from 10% health to like 25, and now he's 2 combos away from dying again. He has all this momentum, and if you guess wrong, you're dead. Obviously, rest Nubenheimer. I'm biased. I hate both characters actually. I hate Nago and I hate Chip.
I'm the same.
But like, bro, it was kind of hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie. He was hitting him so many times, and then the crowd got so hype whenever Chip super didn't kill, when that super never kills, and then Nubenheimer got, no exaggeration, 30 meter from one combo that Bean spent 50 meter on, and I was like, oh my god, bro.
Really spicy to see it. Yeah. I think you putting this out there. Hey, either go back and watch some classic sets, or just pay attention in future tournaments to see like when this happens, because it is pretty subtle. Like it's not something you would just think about naturally unless like you're really concerned with like, all right, I felt like things were going well, and then something happened. Like, what happened? And then you're just like, oh, this guy got all this meter not for some reason, because I was hitting him, so he got all this meter, and then like he just turned it around. So let us know what you think about this. This one was kind of on the low. I've actually kind of been touching on a couple of these too, like revisiting things that people didn't like about the game when it came out. You know, basic stuff like the wall existing and like the new Gatlings and stuff, but also talking about more subtle things like gold burst and blue burst knocking down, which is something that we talk about a lot, like top players talk about a lot, but isn't discussed a lot. I feel like about like how it can be stupid. That's probably like my third most disliked thing about the game, by the way.
Burst Oki?
Burst Oki, or the meter when you get hit and stuff. So let us know what you think about this. Have you even thought about it in the first place? As usual, like and subscribe if you guys feel like it, and we will see you next time. Peace out.